If you were doing this professionally, definitely have it look good from the front and in the back. A good way to, actually a really easy way to do that is to take felt and this is the one time I would say use hot glue, but felt, cut a circle out the size of your wreath or a couple like lines and then cover it with that. I am not a fan of hot glue on wreaths just because they tend to fall apart within a year, and I would rather use things like tying stuff off or wire whenever possible. The only exception to using hot glue on a wreath would be a styrofoam wreath. Because styrofoam wreaths are actually, like styrofoam has some type of plastic in it. So I think it's a plastic, but it reacts in a way to hot glue that whatever you hot glue on it will stay there longer. Eventually it will corrode and fall apart, but it'll stay there longer than others. Okay, just move that around. Some of this is just moving ribbon around versus rewrapping. I gotta find the end. But if you make something, I know some people try selling wreaths, go for quality, don't do anything cheap. If you do cheap, sell it like you're selling it cheap and tell the person that it's made cheaply. Otherwise, other craftsmen and people who actually make stuff for a living or for even just as a hobby. I just dropped my scissors. If you make stuff for a hobby even, it looks bad on other craftsmen and people who do stuff like this because the person will be less likely to buy made by an actual artist or craftsman, and they will be more likely to buy from a store, and then it's just eventually it just puts like less customers eventually put people out of business. So always try to put forth your best quality of work, and if you are learning or if you don't use the best quality of materials, please tell people. That way you never have to like worry about someone else not getting business because of your own craftsmanship. There we go. Okay. But since this is my own type of thing, I do use a lot of cheaper materials. However, even cheap materials, if you know how to do it well, work. Okay, now I'm going to be attaching the kitty. And I'm going to be doing so by attaching the legs, and I'm actually going to squish him down as much as I can onto the bottom of the wreath. Oh my goodness, he's actually staying, and I'm not even having put any reinforcements because I'm just squishing him in. I might not actually have to put reinforcements. I will still, but holy cow, the cat's staying. Oh. Here. So, your little kitty. Kitty among the marigolds. I wonder if it stands up. It doesn't stand up. I was so excited. I thought it was going to stand up. Right, so I'm taking the floral wire now, and I'm going to just chop off a piece actually a couple pieces, that way I can just wrap it around the kitty's legs. If I had access to black floral wire, I would do that. Right now I just have access to green floral wire. And we're just going to thread it through, which is another, if I can ever thread it through the ribbon, and also make sure it hits at least 1 to 2 points on the wire. And now I'm just wrapping Kitty's leg, and then twisting, and then wrapping down through another piece of wire, twisting, and then it's secure on one leg. And then I'm just going to do that with the other back leg. And then I think I'm just going to leave the other 2 legs stand, and I might do one more. I might do another wire up high. Actually, I'm going to do a wire up high first. That way the cat at least has 3 points of contact. 3 points of contact is a good measure of how to make sure something will stay on something. You use it a lot of times in carpentry for doing wood work, because through having those 3 points, at least 3 points, it creates almost a like triangle type thing, and then that will help it hold. I'm actually going to do 4 points here. Just going to use the same wire, twist around a couple pieces of wire. Come on. If I can thread it. There we go. And then twist around, and then I have my 3 points of contact with the wreath, and then this thing is less likely to fall. This is not meant to be an outdoor wreath. I live in an apartment, so if I wanted this to be an outdoor wreath, it would be one that is only up for about a week, and then since it's like a very holiday specific one, that could easily be done. But it would also be one, I would also Mod Podge over the cat, because that will help keep it cleaner, and then I would just clean it when the season is done. And almost done with this. And then we'll add the lights, and then, which won't be that bad. And I'm just going to twist the wire beneath there. So there's the kitty, won't come off. And then we'll put the lights, and I'm actually going to put the lights between the cat's legs. If it fits between the cat's legs, yes it does. And then we're going to take some wire, create a little cross brace between the 2 legs. That way I can also easily take the lights on and off, and the switch is facing towards me. Okay, let's try to get the wire through here now. Actually, I'll put the wire. This is gonna be smart. Take the light away. Get the wire through the legs. Come on, you need to come through one of the other legs, and then if I can get it through here. Grab my wire, my little white light switch thing, push down. Also, these lights are also not outdoor lights, so yeah, that way. Ooh. This isn't working. Okay, I'm just gonna chop this off. Come on. Cut. There we go. And truthfully, you could stop before adding lights. I'm just adding lights because I thought it would be fun. I actually work as a one of the jobs that I did pre-pandemic was work as an freelance theater artist. And well, as you know, theaters have been shut down for this entire time. So that income isn't coming in, but one of the things that I did was worked as a lighting and sound designer. So since that part of my income is gone right now, that means just keep money a little bit tighter. There we go. Now it's staying. But I wanted to add lights to this because I thought it would be fun. And I got really excited when I saw lights for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I know they're not the best lights. They will probably stop working in a year, but you can't buy LEDs for $1 anywhere, so it was exciting. Then I'm just going to string them along the entire thing and just push them through. Since they are LED, I actually don't have to worry about them setting on fire, which is sweet. Because LEDs, that's one cool property of them, is the fact that they, I might be wrong, I don't know, but they get less hot than other lights, at least less than fluorescence. So this is cool. It actually made it all the way around. And then I'm just going to possibly take more wire and say, look at the lighting placement. Ooh, look at that. It's fancy. Alright, I'm actually going to take my little bit of bells because I kind of want the bells and the twine. This is from some dish rags I was given when I moved as a little housewarming gift by a friend. So just gonna take these little bells and I'm going to create the little tie thing, and I'll tie around once, and that way I have a thing to hang this on outside of the actual frame. And I'm just doing a little overhand knot, and then I'm doing another overhand knot so it becomes a square knot. And with the weight of this, that should hold, or I'll just leave it. You will leave it. You look good. But yeah, I'm going to just reinforce with wire all around for the lights. But otherwise, you don't have to see that. That is it. Thank you for watching.